Kala Games, and today we're going to be playing Genshin Impact's new limited time event. And yes, I know it's a subversion of playing Honkai Star Rail. I know, but the thing is, with Honkai Star Rail, what I'm doing right now, I'm leveling up, or what am I doing? Yeah, I'm trying to level up talents for my characters in Honkai Star Rail. So that's why I'm not playing it right now. Well, live on stream at least. Yesterday I did some talent or trace farming a little bit. I'm trying to do it in a certain order. I'm trying to do my abundance characters and then just go down the list. I made a whole list about who I guess I would focus on first, or what path I want to focus on first. And I decided I'm gonna go with the healers first, because yeah, you need your healers up, right? So that's what I'm gonna work on first. I also got some leveling material as well, so I leveled up I think a handful of characters to level 30. I know I leveled up one of my new characters to level 30, and I know, no, not level 30, well, yeah, level 30, I think. Her name is Xinyi. It's spelled Xenyi. I don't know how to pronounce that, but she's the sister to Hanya, or Han. Yeah, she's the sister to Hanya, and they're from Hu Hao, or How How's limited time event that happened in Star Rail, that whole ghost thing, which I haven't gotten to yet. So I'm doing this right now because, one, I found out about a new lore book that had dropped in Genshin Impact that talks about Conria and whatnot, and the Crimson Moon Dynasty and whatnot. Learned about it today when I was working, and it's about they did alchemy. So to branch off from what I'm talking about Honkai Star Rail, to get back on Genshin, I want to play this because I'm curious to know if there's any lore in relation to the Crimson Moon Dynasty in this alchemy Ascension event, because it said that the Crimson Moon Dynasty did a lot of alchemy, while the Eclipse Dynasty did a lot of mechanical machine technology, right? So that means this event has to prelude some type of information that's going to be coming up later on in later Archon Quest, or even another patch in the next patch, for all we know. So I'm going to be playing it now to get it done, and just enjoy it, right? Because I already know what type of path I'm going on with Genshin, and I'm not going to boil my eyes over it. I got a guaranteed Arlecchino that's going to come my way when this thing drops. You feel me? When 4.6 drops, I'm gonna have a guaranteed Arlecchino. She coming my way, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. Oh, hold up, somebody here. Give me a second. Gotta check my YouTube, because I check my YouTube from my phone, because I live stream via my what is it? Yeah, I live stream via my PlayStation or PS4. It says somebody.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Well, somebody was here and they left a like. I really appreciate it. Thank you for leaving a like. So yeah, I'm about to start this limited time event. Get this done for the most part. Then probably even after I'm done doing at least a portion of this, I'm going to hop over to my twin brother's PS5, and probably if I'm not feeling tired, I'll hop over to my twin brother's PS5 and play some Honkai Star Rail on it for a little bit. But that depends on how this goes, though. Good thing I did label this as part 1, because I really don't know what's going to happen or how much of this is unlocked. I was going to wait a couple days and then do it, because I don't know how much unlocking does the story unlock before, we get started. And there she go, lazing around.
Oh, it's you, cutie. To what do I owe the honor of your visit?
Everything, especially when I had nothing to do the past couple weeks, or probably the past month. Damn, I can't remember last time I even opened up Genshin Impact to actually play any story related stuff. Well, how long ago was that? Like a month, 2 months ago, a couple weeks ago? Anyway.
Are you here to peruse the library? Or perhaps you're here to visit a certain someone?
We're here to see you, of course.
As considerate as ever, I see. Alas, what rotten luck. You just so happen to have caught me in the middle of some important work. I'll have to treat you to afternoon tea some other time.
Ooh, hold on. I just had an idea. What if they're gonna release a new chapter of what was the book called? The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies? Right? I feel like they're gonna have to release that book soon. Give me a second. Eating a muffin. Or cupcake, whatever the damn thing is.
Wait, you're actually busy? With work? That's not a sight you see every day.
I don't know what my dog acting up for. But we're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this.
You're right. The last time I was this consumed with research must have been way back at the academia. I haven't done this much thinking for a long time. It's rather exhausting.
You ain't wearing a water bottle when you need one. Are you writing a thesis? Are you working on a research project?
If you're that interested, why don't you join in on the fun?
Oh, this is what I was about to say. Hey, I'm very convinced that this has lore in it, and that's the reason I'm playing it. Granted, I'm gonna play any limited time event that's story related in Genshin Impact. That's not gonna stop me. I'm not gonna stop playing it because it's a lot of lore stuff that's happening, and I want to know. I'm a lore heavy dude. People love talking in the background when I'm trying to live stream. This really sucks. But anyway, we're gonna get to it.
Say? Want to help me relive my days as a scholar?
Don't be winking at me, man.
It's not polite to pawn off your work on other people, you know.
Is that a no, then? It will be quite the rare opportunity to work together, and you would, of course, be generously rewarded. But if you don't want to...
I'm all ears. I'm all ears. Dang, can't talk.
As you probably know, the Knights of Favonius have long conducted research on alchemy. But most of that research has been carried out in a laboratory setting. The public's knowledge of alchemy is quite minimal. Which means that up to this point, most of our research and discoveries have remained quite distant from people's daily lives. We've put a lot of mora into the research, but have very little to show for our efforts. Noting this disconnect, Jean decided to start an initiative where we'd share the fruits of our labor with the people. For now, that means introducing them to several different kinds of alchemical potions. As it happens, I already have some experience with this work. Even though I usually work at the library, I have lent my support in the past to the management of the Knight's potion supply. Potioneering was also one of my academic specializations back in the day, so Jean thought I was the best person for the job. But to create potions practical enough to support the daily needs of the people, a lot of adjustments had to be made to the ingredients we use, and the overall alchemical process also needed to be simplified. All in all, what started as a relatively simple research project soon evolved into something exceedingly complicated.
So, are you asking us to help you with your research? 'Cause, you're not exactly talking to two alchemy experts over here.
Ain't that the truth?
No worries. I've already thought of the perfect job for you two. Alchemical practices are becoming more and more advanced, but there's still a disconnect between our research and the general public. What we really need is to collect feedback from the people. Otherwise, we won't truly know if we're satisfying their needs. But if we want to conduct research and collect feedback at the same time, we need to go about things in a more efficient way. So, I thought the best way to do that would be to open up a potion shop. That way, we could continue to handle the alchemy side of things, while also being able to interface with the public and understand their needs.
Oh, it's like killing two pigeons with one stone! Smart idea, Lisa!
Oh.
Well, of course. And who better to take on this job than one of the most accomplished among our ranks, the Traveler? When I was at the academia, students would often help out with each other's research projects. I'm sure my cuties wouldn't want to miss out on the opportunity to experience that sort of youthful enthusiasm for themselves.
Yeah, you make it sound nice and all, but Paimon still thinks you're just looking for a way to pawn off your work.
You can just think this as a favor for Lisa.
I knew I could count on you. When all our work is done, I will personally see to it that you're generously rewarded.
Nigga, I better get me some head out of this. That's all I care about. She be sitting here calling me cutie all the damn time. Nigga, you better do something about it. Hold up, my voice being picked up by the mic? Okay, good, it should be.
All of the initial preparations have been made, so let's head to the shop. We'll finish our discussion after we get there.
Also, I watched a lot of interesting theories, Genshin Impact related theories, and man, my mind is being blown by them. I ain't gonna lie. Some of the most interesting things. Man, I gotta go back to my YouTube search history, or not search history, but watch history to see who I watched today. I know one dude, he made like an hour-long theory video going in detail and in depth about XYZ, and I was like, oh wow, this is really an interesting theory video. Not only that, but the new book. Let me pull up the new book if possible. Mind you, I'm playing on a PS4, so if the thing starts lagging because I'm looking at book material, that's what's gonna happen on my screen. My apologies. Well, not my apologies. It's not my fault because the system's fault. I hate that my thing's not compatible enough just to let this thing just load up. It's so aggravating. Where's that book? Boom. There it is. And it's deemed as a 3-star book? That's crazy. Now, there is a... Here it is. That's the passage right there. It's at the bottom of the screen. This passage right here at the bottom of the screen of this whole paragraph, I had watched a video and someone was talking about this new book, and this passage right here blew my mind because the moment I heard it, my brain quickly flashed to the most horrifying imagery of this detailed depiction of what the child is seeing, right? Where's it? Yeah, did you see it? It said, yes, I'm dead. Did you see it then? Perhaps it was fear brought on by the darkness combined with hunger and exhaustion. But Periniri, I forgot how to pronounce the full name. Periniri? Periniri did indeed see an illusion. The crimson moon, hanging high in the pitch black night sky, suddenly turned around, revealing itself to be a titanic, horrified eye. When I read this scene, when I heard people like basically speak out, or not speak out, but read out this passage, I could only imagine what this scene would look like for this character, this child who's apparently a being from another world, because they deem what beings from another world as shipwrecks. Because I know it's somewhere in this passage that says something about shipwrecks. Let me scroll. Let me look around, because I know it's on here. Okay, so I think I missed it. I can't remember where is Pat. I know someone brought it up in their video, saying something about shipwrecks, or referring to descenders as shipwrecks, or beings from beyond the firmament as shipwrecks, or something like that. I could be wrong. It's probably not in the passage, at least with this one. I probably got to scroll down a bit. I can't see it where it says shipwrecks. But nonetheless, when I read that passage piece, or heard people read out this passage piece about this whole, there was a crimson mood that turned around and looked at the child, despite the fact the child was locked in a freaking a tunnel hole, meaning that mean wherever this illusion was, it had to been so immaculate of an illusion. The child looked up to the rooftop that of course is nothing but concrete roof or whatever, or a metal roof, concrete roof, was able to peer past the concrete roof to look beyond it so far that they saw a crimson moon and an eye looking back at them, hardcore, glaring into their soul. I can only imagine how that feels like, because it feels like you're probably staring death in the eye and then screaming out, "Yes, I'm dead." Because I can only imagine the type of emotional trauma you're in to be screaming that, "Yes, I'm dead," at the top of your lungs as you're looking this crimson, titanic, horrified eye in the face. Full blown. Crazy. Anyway, let's get back to this and finish this out. I just wanted to talk about that a little bit, 'cause I just found it very interesting. I liked how it worded and what type of imagery it brought into my mind. Because, like, bro, the lore of this game is massive. Now, I don't agree with people when people are like, oh, what is it? I don't agree with people when they say stuff like, oh, the game's story is really bad because they keep using NPCs. And it's like, that's sort of a brain dead take. And the reason I say it's a brain dead take is because, one, let's imagine if the game itself, let's imagine Genshin Impact's story only revolved around every playable character. And with just the playable characters. NPCs didn't exist, meaning all these towns and cities would be completely dead empty. And the only ones existing in there would be these playable characters. Now, tell me, how can you justify a whole entire city being built with a year's worth of history that goes with it when there's only 5 people that live in the whole city? How can you justify trying to make a story out of that? You can't, because there's no logic behind that. You can't logically make up anything other than, oh, we got to go with the route of, oh, it was a post-apocalyptic world. And so we're in the midst of an apocalypse, and a lot of people not a lot of people, the majority of the human population has died off, right? Like, I can imagine people loving the story of Genshin Impact if it took place during the Archon War or during the war with the Dragon Sovereigns and whatnot. Like, I can't imagine people really loving the game story at that point, because it's like, oh, we're at the very beginning of this world's history, and then working around that up to this current point. Ooh, just think about it. It is a good idea. It would get you locked in. But, like, yeah. Like, that's not going to happen, though.
This is the shop.
Wow, looks like you've made a lot of preparations already. Did you do this all by yourself?
It was a group effort. A whole bunch of knights helped out. Jean secured the initial funds to open the shop. Albedo and Sucrose provided the ingredients and equipment needed to brew the potions. And the logistics company is handling the provision of all future supplies. Now with your help, it's like an additional weight has been lifted off my shoulders. The knights have been busy spreading the word about our shop over the past few days. So, we should be ready to open once we've finished our final preparations. Okay, let's not keep everyone waiting then. Why don't you take these ingredients and try your hand at brewing a potion?
Alright, let's do this. Okay, use your ingredients. Okay. Oh no, I know exactly what this music is coming from. This is the same type of music they played during the whole summertime event right before we went to Fontaine. And I feel like this event is going to lead us to important information that's going to happen in 4.6 in relation to alchemy. There's no shot that it's not going to. Increases the tuning rate for those ingredients and cover more area to increase the rate for this one. The tuning rate is when you can. Okay. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. No freaking way we're playing Tetris right now. Are you serious? Tetris of all things. Okay, you have one chance to concoct a potion each. So by using more ingredients in the potion, you can get more level experience. There's a chance to create even stronger potion. Make you okay.
Ooh, looks like you finished your potion. Now, all we need to do is put it on display for sale.
Looks like we're done with all the prep work. Why don't we take a short break over there while we wait for customers to arrive?
I don't understand why they make mini games in relation to keeping up with finances. I don't understand this logic. Like, I don't care about a mini game that talk about keeping up with finances. Nigga, I can go without a game like this. A mini game like this. Like, this is one of the more weaker ones in my opinion. I've always hated this one. These types.
Oh, seems like everything is going well. You've already sold your first batch of potions.
Duh.
Not a bad start at all.
Of course it wasn't.
As for what potions you should brew next, we'll need to consult the news from the market. That means staying up to date on the latest news and trends to try and anticipate people's needs. It's an essential skill when it comes to business.
You know how damning this line is, my guy? You know how damning this line is? Coming from this very company, says the character who was made by the very game the team that developed Genshin Impact, coming from the same, like, bro, what? You know how tone deaf this sounds when you take it into context of what happened in 4.4? You know how brain dead this sounds, or tone deaf and brain dead this sounds, bro? What? It's an essential skill for business. Clearly, the business does not care. What are we talking about? Yeah, you can be like, oh, they care for the casual players, okay, and they don't care for in-game content and hardcore players. Okay, then tell me why the F are they pitting? Why they keep pitting in new systems to help new players? So much so that it's like, bro, they're gonna put Genshin guide makers in the bed into the freaking dirt and bury them, because like, oh, we don't need y'all no more. We have a system that tells players what artifacts to use based off active player feedback. And active player, I mean players who are playing the game actively, constantly. Meaning their data is what we use to tell other new players, hey, what relics or what artifacts, damn, I'm getting twisted with Honkai Star Rail, you should put on your character. And it's like, what? This line is just so tone deaf when you take into grander consideration beyond the confines of this game's universe, my guy. When you can apply it to the real life thing going on with Genshin Impact's development team, at least. That side dude, like, come on.
That sounds kinda hard.
Don't worry. I already took it upon myself to compile all the latest news on the market for you.
Yeah, sure. Gun Hunter's coming up with new dishes for Avengers who love battling. The owner of a monster flower shop is looking to have their fruit grow more lusciously to bloom. Okay.
What do you think? Have any ideas on the kinds of potions you should sell next? Go ahead and try to cultivate some herbs then. Bioalchemical processing can infuse herbs with different effects and properties. Using different herbs in the brewing process will, in turn, alter the effects of the potion. There's a whole bunch of combinations to try. All right, cutie. Why don't you get started?
Yeah, let's get started. Okay, so where should I be going? Oh, it's something over here. Wait a minute. It's over here. Okay, let's read. After a certain number of which says Okay.
Seems like you've gotten the hang of the cultivation side of things. I should probably mention, a knight from the logistics company has arrived. She'll be the one handling the provision of all future supplies. You should go have a chat with her in a little bit. And after that, it'll be your time to shine.
Wait, what about you?
Yeah, shouldn't it be our time to shine? You know, the three of us? What about your role in all this?
My role? Naturally, it was to ensure my cuties had all the business and alchemy knowledge they needed to succeed.
Bullshit.
Okay, I'll be rooting for you. Good luck.
Paimon knew this would happen.
I swear, Lisa is such a chump for that. No, yeah, this is what I'm talking about, right? Because people complain about, oh, why is the story focused so much on NPCs? Why are the NPCs taking precedence in the story at all when it should be just nothing but the playable characters? And it's like, bro, realistically, you can't actually realistically do that with a story. Realistically, you can. You can't act like every anime that you have watched, there's the only characters that have ever existed in this show that focus on or to even open their mouth about anything has only been the main cast. And it's like, yeah, you have the side characters open their mouth, and you have even background NPCs open their mouth to say something that's, whether that's important to the story or important to reviewing, giving forth information or XYZ. So let's not act like NPCs aren't needed for stories. Like, I can't imagine Genshin Impact whole vast world and you only have what, 5 people in each nation, and 5, 10, 15, 20 playable characters only in each nation, and then try to act like these niggas can run a whole city by themselves, but most of them not even affiliated with the same stuff. Which is hold on, let me show this. Let me show this real quick. Because even this, let's go to profile. Each character doesn't even have the same affiliation with each other to even proclaim to even try to make a story where it's only just the playable characters existing. And it's like, she's part of the Eremites. What, do we erase her entire Eremite squad? And who we gonna throw in there with her? That's from Sumeru. That's busy doing something else. Are we gonna put Nahida on Dia's Eremite team? Of course not. That doesn't make sense. Look at all these characters, all of them different affiliations. The Traveler doesn't have an affiliation. Look at these, so many different affiliations with each other. Some not even on the same affiliation. All of them, different affiliations, for different reasons. And it just shows how vast the playable characters are. You got someone who's a cook. Cloud Retainers of Bold is her affiliation, weird. Temple of Silence, I don't know where that's at. Court of Fontaine. Look at that, Ancient Dragon's Authority as his vision. Wait, what about Farina? I swear Farina has something interesting on hers. Okay, never mind. It doesn't. But you get the gist.
Greetings, Honorary Knight. Greetings, Paimon. My name is Freda. I'm a knight from the logistics company. It's such an honor to meet the famous traveler and his loyal attendant.
Wow, Paimon's fame is really spreading across the land! One small correction though. Paimon's his companion, not his attendant.
What's the difference?
My apologies. I guess I got a bit carried away after hearing all about your exploits. It's just like something out of a novel.
See what I'm talking about? Right? How can we gas up everything the Traveler does that's important to the story, all their feats and accomplishments for each nation, when the NPCs, aka the citizens of these nations who are not playable characters, don't exist in a different framework of the story? They won't exist. Who is the Traveler gassing up their accomplishments to? Nobody. Who's gonna know if they're accomplished this? Nobody will. Only the playable characters, but the playable characters are not the only people that exist in this world. So it's just like, come on now. You know that it's freaking lore important for the traveler to have encounter everybody in this world and not just the playable characters. It's a necessity. It's a necessity for the overall arching story plot. Honestly,
You're practically legends at this point, man. I'm a bit jealous, actually.
why wouldn't you?
I'd love to wander the land in search of adventure like one of those knights you read about in stories. Seems like a really fun life.
It's actually not all fun and games.
I bet. The knights in the stories are always running into all sorts of danger. Anyway, we've got some prep work to wrap up, right? My orders from the acting grandmaster are to support your business in any way that I can. If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Purchase supplies.
You're in luck. I just got a new batch of provisions. Please, take a look and see if anything catches your eye.
Nigga, it's only one item. And even this. And they keep depicting Paimon being hungry for every piece of more that comes our way. Okay, so damn, nigga, and that's only Act 1. I can only imagine what the other 2 acts are. Okay. L3. Use the operation move to activate and end the curse. Resetting. Resting on these, you can also achieve the same effect. Okay, you can view the complete status of Red Assassin in the current attack up. Okay, so what should I be doing right now? Why did that sound like a nosedive? Okay. Okay, this is that.
It can be such a hassle.
So should I just make more stuff? I'm confused on what to do right now. Currently on sale. You cannot complete. You have not completed all the work for this operation cycle. Are you sure you? Like, okay, so what's the extra work? Oh, cultivation, then alchemy, then sales. Okay,
Who knew
that's what I gotta
people
do.
would adore me so much?
Three or three. Now I gotta do alchemy. Okay. Okay. When does you can code game values have 5 different types, including constitution and so on. When you finish with a potion, desires will determine the types and grade. Therefore, the types of grade: age, beginner, intermediate, advanced, and special. This is will be converting from okay. I still didn't catch out that place. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay, what's your person? What? Okay. Bro. Hmm. Cooling the warm person on More cooking eggs are added to most making it. Hold up. Why can't I add it? I gotta do it again. I got a long way to go. I have to complete all the operation cycles. Okay, so this is gonna be part 1, and I might just have to do this off screen, honestly, because I'm too mentally tired to sit here and go running back and forth, back and forth. I may just end the stream now. How do I end the cycle? Oh, here we go. Next cycle. It took a nosedive. Now, one of these have the ability to show me what's on the market. Market is. yeah, I might just have to end. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here and just finish this out. Going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until I get to the next prerequisite. Then I'm gonna do another live stream again, probably another day. I got like 15 days to get this done, so not gonna be too hard. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stop it here, cause this running back and forth thing, it's gonna make me lose my brain cells, and I'm already getting tired. Ooh, hold on. First, let's take a look at the shop real quick. I know we got a new 4-star. Here we go. This. I feel like this is gonna be useful later.
The desert's a tough adversary.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Anyway. Alchemy level increase. I just gotta create a new alchemy piece. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna end this here. We're gonna continue this on another live stream, probably another day, and I'll probably run back and forth to get this thing ready and preset for the next prerequisite on my own time, and then we're gonna come back to this and finish this out. So yeah, like and subscribe for
Tea parties are
another Genshin live stream. I know it's not gonna be your favorite, but bear with me though. We're gonna get to the Star Rail stuff. Best believe. I'm not dropping that game. We're gonna get through it. Best believe. We're gonna get through it. But y'all gotta bear with me, okay? Y'all just gotta bear with me. So next stream I do, which is probably gonna be tomorrow on Wednesday, is gonna be a Honkai Star Rail stream. Now I got Honkai Star Rail booted up on my twin bros on PS5, and I'm probably gonna play a little bit just to get talent,
It's time to move
Ascension
on.
materials, and all that other
Stay
stuff
here.
I need for my characters before I move on to the next location. Or continue to the next Archon quest in that game, or Trailblaze mission, whatever. Anyway, like and subscribe for more. And this is Kala Games signing off. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm out. Deuces.